majority of the population is machines, body-mind complex. Operator is not awake, otherwise this chaos wouldn't have been in the place. It would have been very systematic, very orderly world. Lots of love and affection would have been there, kindness, but it is not there. Because these machines work on the limited understanding based on the memory, and they are insecure too. Soul is never insecure, it knows that it is forever. But body and mind complex, they know that they are not forever, they are insecure. And they want permanence too. They strive for that. That is not possible, but they try. So all the search of insecurity is search of permanence. And in search of security, they destroy others. They consider themselves as individual entity. Every machine is thinking that I am individual, I am an individual, not linked with others. My survival is more important than the other's survival. This is the approach of the body-mind complex. Responsible for this present state of the world. In this, what you can do? One machine can fight for survival, that's all. This is what you can do. You can raise your opinion. Okay, look after the family, how they are saved. This is done normally. But if you look from the standpoint of the spirituality, as you face some problem in America, we are also facing in India right now. When I was traveling to reach to the another city to get the flight, in the train I got the news that demonetization process has started. The currency which I am carrying is illegal now. It has no value. Just think. But no panic. See what happens. What will happen? I may not be able to go, that's all. So I accepted it. We are worried because we want to control the outcome of the future. We are not anxious because of the future, but we want to control the future. That's why we are anxious. That's why we are troubled. Leave it open. So I left it. See what happens. I went there. My flight was from Jaipur. I was coming from Gwalior. So in the night I went and I stayed with one of my relatives there. So almost half of the night we were discussing this, laughing, cracking joke, what has happened. There were lots of WhatsApp messages. And the money has become null and void, all this. And I was not carrying the small denomination note. All normally people are having this 500 and 1000. So it's all gone. Hardly a few 400, 500 I was having these 100 rupees notes. So then, okay, I hired taxi and went to the airport. Prime Minister said, you can exchange on airport. This is the facility there. When I went there, they said, no, nothing instruction, no such instruction is there. And I talked to the terminal manager. The Prime Minister is saying, and you are saying that you cannot exchange your money. Only 5,000 is allowed. That too one cannot do. 5,000 means $75 Singaporean. And you are allowing to go Singapore with this $75. And that too is not there. Then she said, okay, let me ask the foreign exchange stall. They said, we are not having Singaporean dollar. Then what to do? Then you take British pound. So and that too we are having only 40 pounds. 40 pounds of 4,000 rupees. Now see, in this situation, you can either become tensed, stressed up, or you can enjoy it. I called the Manoj. Manoj, they are not having money. He was sleeping here. There it was 1:30, so here I think around 11 or something. He said, come, don't worry. I'm not worrying, but I think I should take at least 40 pounds. Okay, then go ahead. Now I am here. I am getting calls from family. All problem. Family, friends. If you have kept some money in house, it's very difficult now to deposit. It will be termed as black money if it is more than 2.5 lakhs. So, you have choices. You may get stressed up, or you may accept the situation and enjoy that. And we are enjoying. And this is what I tell them on telephone, that don't worry, let whatever is happening, don't worry. If you give importance to money, it's going, then you are stressed up, tensed. If you can do something, do, but don't get stressed up. If there is any possibility of doing something, do it, but do it without getting stressed up. See, you cannot control the situations. You are not the controller. In reality, we are not the doer. We think that I am the doer, I think I am the doer. Whatever I am doing. No, it's not truth. Here in this creation, every atom is moving as per the design. What to think of humans? We talk of the freedom, but when we will evolve to higher minds, we will see everything that has happened to us, fixed. These are different things. Even the thought coming into your mind is fixed.
So even in these war-torn places like Aleppo and all of that, that's also fixed. All these,
Pardon?
like war-torn Syria and what's going on in Syria.
See what happens, this whole world of the machines, the gross world. I gave you an example that in the gross world, Newton's law is right, it's true, but in the subatomic world of electrons, it is not applicable there. Similarly, in the world of the machines, things are fixed. Mind is a machine, so which input will come, that is also fixed. But when you stand as operator, you get some higher mind which is out of this, the working of this fixed, finer, then freedom is there. From that freedom, you can control this also. From that level, you can also put something into the machines, other machines also. That is what yogis do. This is what this is what great yogis do. I give you an example. One person, I read in a book, one disciple went to Sri Aurobindo. He was having lot of stress, headache, heavy from last so many days. So he went for his darshan. In those days he used to meet to the people. Afterwards, for 26 years, he retired in the seclusion. So only 4 times in a year he used to give darshan, but that time he used to meet. So that fellow said, I am suffering like anything, lots of pain and stress is there. Then Sri Aurobindo took his hand, caught something and did like this. He was all right. So these are things. He could see some energy disturbance or something removed. So these are the possibilities which we are not exploring. We are crying, weeping with this mind. Just try to go up. Immense freedom is possible. Immense joy, power is possible. But that will not be making others unhappy. That will be something that you will give grace to others. But we have to put single step. These are very big things. First, we have to make us free from miseries and sorrows. This is our first step. Let our own mind and body be free from stress of every kind. Physical stress, mental stress, emotional stress. These are the steps. You cannot simply jump into samadhi. It is a very big thing. Life may pass. But what you can achieve initially, more flexible, more healthy, more relaxed, more energized body, less stressed. When you wake up with a lot of energy. Emotional satisfaction, non-dependence, less stressed, emotional being, mind free from stress, conflicts, confusions. These are the things. Slowly and slowly build up. For that, yama, niyama, asana, pranayam, pratyahar, dharana, dhyan, samadhi. This is the practical path. Any question? We are discussing, no doubt.
I have one question. Like you had mentioned the example of someone said idiot to us, and then we keep on thinking. So how, as an operator, how can I stop it? Like if I say I'm working on something, say I'm cleaning my vessels, I finished that, I came back and I was relaxing my body. Now I start thinking about the same thing, like oh, that guy said idiot to me, so like that. So how should, as an operator, how should I stop that?
See, you cannot do it immediately. In fact, what we want that immediately we should be the masters. It's not possible. It will go on in your mind. It will move in your mind. If someone says something, the habit of the mind or the working of this body-mind complex is such that it will go on moving. Now, what you can do initially, you at that time, you can distance yourself from your body and mind, at least from mind. Remind yourself that this is my machine. Make it a habit. This is my machine, troubled, agitated, hurt, deeply wounded. If you think in this way, suddenly you create a distance. Here is the body and here you. Then you will see this thought coming, going, moving fast. With the distance, it will lose its speed of coming. Occurrence will decrease. Slowly it will disappear. And wounds will be healed. It will take time. It's not that in first stroke you are going to achieve this. You distance, again you attach. You distance, again you attach. You forget that you are operator. You become again body-mind, then again remind. Then this practice will go on. Practice of non-attachment. This is the method prescribed by Patanjali. Practice. In very first day, you cannot achieve 100% marks. But you will see that your miseries, normally which you used to suffer a lot, your suffering will reduce. It will not end, but your suffering will reduce. It will start reducing. And as your practice will go on of non-attachment, you will see that suffering reducing. And day will come and you will be out of that. Any other question? Please practice. Without practicing, no, all this will disappear. 1 minute morning, 1 minute evening, then extend it to every hour 1 minute. This is a very small time you are giving to yourself, not to anyone else. This is your time. This is when you realize, who am I? This is my body and mind. These thoughts are coming to my mind. This is your time. You give time to yourself. Can't you give 15 minutes to yourself? One morning, 1 minute, 1 minute, evening, 1 minute every hour, 15 minutes. This much at least you should give to yourself. Just sit closed eyes. If not closed, walking, then okay. With open eyes also. Just think like that. Start this much practice. And then yama, niyama, asana, pranayam, pratyahara. Go on doing all this. These are the practice of, all these things are practices of non-attachment. I will be explaining how tomorrow. Okay? Thank you. Thank you very much.
The one that she said that, the thought keeps coming in the mind. I have also found that if something like this thing happened with me and I say myself, okay, I forgive you, then it suddenly becomes very helpful for me. So that
This is also
like
very nice.
that I forgive you and immediately I feel relieved.
Very good.
Immediately
Very
I feel
good.
like,
Very nice.
okay, that is done and I
Very
forget
nice.
something.
Good, good.
So that's also a way to...
This is also a way. Nice, nice. Very nice. Forgiving is something very great.
Yeah.
It's come from higher source. Very nice.
And another doctor says, he said that the higher the conscious, super conscious mind is the mind of an intuitive person.
Yeah.
So, but sir, the intuitions are not always good that we get. I mean, intuition sometimes makes us restless also. What's that intuition?
Okay. You say some imagination is coming, something, this may happen, this might happen.
It